It's over for tonight at least.
Who really knows at this point?
I might be out for a bit after what they did to me. But the second I'm back, I need revenge on the NXT Unity champions and every single person involved.
I'm with you.
Good. But don't forget I warned both of you that this would happen, and no one listened.
I was wrong. I know.
I listened.
This isn't the time to point fingers.
Yeah, it's the time to start listening to me. No one around here can be trusted. No one. This could go all the way to the top. Who created NXT and would stand to benefit from all this? Yeah. Chew on that for a minute.
Got a point.
Look, I've already spoken to Nick Aldis, and we're gonna work together to fight back against this NXT mutiny. Raw and SmackDown are a united front. But we need a leader. I drafted you #1 for a reason. I know you can step up to lead the charge.
After what they did to me, I don't need convincing. But what are we getting ourselves into? You heard what Punk just said about Triple H.
As usual, Punk's way out of line with that comment. I've been working side by side with Triple H the past few weeks to figure out what's been going on. There's no way he has anything to do with this.
I don't know what to believe at this point. I do know Punk was right about being careful who we trust, though.
I know. It seems like Bailey and KO have convinced most of NXT to join them along with some other big names from our side. And we have to assume that any other NXT alumni from Raw and SmackDown might be one of them.
Then it sounds like we need to find someone from outside of WWE who could step in and join the fight against NXT.
You got someone in mind?
I do. I know just the person to turn the tide. They're from...
Okay. Now, this is okay.
They're from the Indies.
Okay. But how does that prove they're not secretly working with NXT? How do you know we can trust them?
Now, this is actually kind of funny. BDE, when he did this part, he chose "We Used to Date." And it was so funny because the female character that he chose, he didn't know anything about the storyline. And so he based the female character off of his real life sister. And then he chose, "Oh, we used to date." And yeah, it was funny, hilarious. We're going to go "We grew up together."
When you know someone for that long, there's a trust that's been built up for years.
All right, sold. After you get them on board, let's talk next steps. And don't wait too long. We need to move fast before this NXT mutiny strikes again.
There's Becky calling out Triple H.
Wow, you came all the way here to an indie show to see me? Must really be desperate for help against NXT.
Isn't fighting a rebellious mutiny exactly what lifelong best friends are for?
I thought they were more for exchanging birthday cards and the occasional random text. But maybe we could branch out.
Not to mention the fact Mutiny keeps adding top names, so I can't really trust many people in WWE right now.
So you're saying I was your only option? I see how it is.
Best and only option. So what do you think? Will you do it?
You know I'm ride or die with you. Let's do it.
Great. We need to get started right away.
Okay, just hang on a minute. I do have one more match obligation to fulfill here tonight. Then we'll get started.
We are going to kick some mutiny ass.
Haven't changed a bit.
I'd like to address the recent events surrounding the NXT Mutiny movement. After careful consideration, the official position of the board is one of neutrality. NXT Mutiny will be allowed to continue pursuing its goals. Ultimately, competition is what's best for business. Yeah, Bianca, Becky, I'm with y'all. What the hell? And McIntyre, yeah, interesting, the guy that started NXT is just going to sit back and let NXT have their way. That's everything there is about it.
To save you, for he gave his only begotten son.
Nah, I did not get a chance to change up her entrance yet. So it's whatever generic entrance they gave her. And it is way too peppy. So I definitely have to change that up at my first available. Oh, Josie Jane. Oh, you went down low. Boom! Right to your back. Ooh, I heard something crack. Oh, yep, that figures. Sooner or later, she had to get her knees up. Oh, man. Wait a second. Falls count anywhere? What the hell? Yo, when were y'all gonna tell me it was falls count anywhere? Okay. Okay, yeah. She was way too far for that drop kick. Ooh. Come on, get back up here. Oh, wait a second. You wanted to bring this into the ring? Huh? Boom! Let me get you up. Come on. Come on. Stand up. Stand up! That is right.
So, this is how #1 draft picks live, huh? Nice.
The tour bus is nice, but more importantly, it's private. We need this space to talk strategy, since who knows who might be listening backstage and feeding information to NXT.
Good point. What about the GMs, though? Can we at least trust them? Adam Pearce was messaging me the other day.
Yeah, Pierce and Aldis are vetted, and they've given us full authority to counter the NXT Mutiny movement. CM Punk will be helping us too once he's healthy, but for now, it's just us, so we need to figure out our first move.
Whenever I was in a tough situation like this on the Indies, I learned the best path forward is to focus on doing what I do best. Which, in my case, is being...
Now I'm already bold and brash. So let's make them scheming and calculated.
Well, since you just basically dropped everything to come in here and help me, it's only fair you take the lead on this. What do you think we should do?
NXT is going to be ready for you to strike back, but they don't know I'm on board yet. We can use that as a tactical advantage.
How so?
We're going to hustle them, embarrass them, and when it's all over, walk out with their precious intergender NXT Unity Tag titles.
I would have just wanted to go invade them right back, but I'm intrigued. How are we going to pull this off?
I know a guy who can get me into the Performance Center.
First things first, you're going to explain just how the hell you got in here. The Performance Center is official NXT Mutiny territory now.
Chase got us in, right?
That's right. I'm Chase. Used to train here a few years back. Still think I got a raw deal. Before that, I was a popular minor league mascot named Ribby. Ring a bell?
I have no idea what you're talking about. So you just walked right in? I don't get it.
Well, I still had my old badge. Plus, it helped that I kept in touch with Todd, the security guard. Good guy.
That hair's
Freaking
glitching
Todd.
through
This
his
really is
neck.
his last strike. Anyway, I'll deal with him later. Why exactly are you here?
We're here to show Mutiny just how great me and Chase are. If you want to take down Raw and SmackDown, you need to sign us.
Is Shawn Michaels still here? What about Corey Klein? I'd like to give them a piece of my mind. They really missed the boat on old Chase.
None of them are here. You're dealing with me, okay? NXT Mutiny signed me to be their top producer, and I can't have outsiders showing up unannounced on my watch. My bosses would not approve.
I told you this was a bad idea, Chase. Let's just go to SmackDown or Raw, where they recognize real talent. Their GMs have been blowing up my phone nonstop.
Wait, they have? You know, it just so happens that the NXT Unity Tag Team Champions are training here today and need some opponents. So if you two think you're Mutiny material, go prove it.
You won't regret this.
Just remember, if this works out, who gave you the big break. Now excuse me. I need to go fire Todd. Happy you two came in today. Lexus and JC were just telling me they wanted some real competition. But I guess you'll have to do. Kidding! Let's see what those Raw and SmackDown GMs were so interested in. Pick up the pace! I just remembered that I have to pick up Bailey's dry cleaning.
Okay, wait a second. JC James is one of the titles? Oh, wait a second. I gotta take damage. Okay, I'll take some damage. But really, JC Jane, I just fought her on TBD.
Too bad we're not recording this match. It's worthy of 6 stars. Kidding. 0.6, maybe.
Oh yeah, because I'm supposed to take damage, so I'm not even trying to fight back right now. Come on.
Not gonna lie, this beat's working for Miz. Well, that's not saying much. Every Tuesday I had to clip his toenails. Am I oversharing?
Alrighty, now.
Lexus, JC, I'm sorry. They said they were good.
If I'm trying to actually wrestle, yes. If I'm trying to get these stupid achievements you want me to do just to finish a match.
Tag was made.
Hey, Chase, maybe you should chase after a new career. I got 1 million of them.
Okay. So you want me to tag him in, just so he can take a few shots and tag right back out.
Wait, you guys did say you were wrestlers, right?
Oh, wait a minute. I gotta actually let her get the 3 count?
Hey, Lexus and JC, do you know if Mutiny offers a 401k? I forgot to ask in my interview.
Go ahead and pin me, because apparently I gotta let y'all get the 1, 2, 3. So this is just a sorry excuse for anything. I hate matches like this where you have to do stupid stuff. Yeah, because I'm not allowed to win. So what's the point?
Oh, look! It's the dynamic duo of disappointment!
Come on, dude. All you gotta do is pin. No, instead you're gonna make me roll out of the ring. He got good distance on that.
2, 3.
I don't know if I'll be
Okay.
sharing this footage with the bosses.
Come on. I'll crawl closer to y'all. Come on, just pin me. Come on, what the hell? You got somebody on the mat. There you go. Pin. Thank you. Come on, Lexus. You couldn't have stopped Chase.
My new Mutiny business cards are gonna be amazing. We're talking next level.
1, 2. That's it. Bring the bell.
I hate games that make you lose.
We weren't ready for that match, Troy, but I promise the outcome would be different with more time to prepare.
Speak for yourself. I was fully prepared.
I'll handle this, Chase. So, what do you think about a rematch, Troy?
I think it's cute you think another match would turn out any differently. But you've given me a great idea. If you want a rematch so bad, why not do it on NXT? So the entire world can see your big debut and how talented you are.
Thank you. I accept your offer of a rematch on NXT.
Perfect. The Unity champions are gonna look great. And Bailey, KO, and all my new bosses here at Mutiny are gonna love it. Thanks for doing me this huge favor.
Anytime.
Okay, so I see why they're forcing you to lose. So you look horrible, so you can get in onto the NXT show, but still. So he's using Chase, okay. I will be live streaming, but that'll be a different mode.
And this is definitely not the pairing we were expecting.
I had heard that the #1 draft pick and their partner here tonight were tight, but I didn't expect indie wrestler Chase to be pushed aside.
I don't know who's more surprised, us or Lexis King and JC Jane. They planned for a cakewalk and instead got a match against one of the best WWE has to offer and their debuting partner.
Let's see what else the challengers have up their sleeves as they battle for the Unity Tag titles. How much might a surprise change like this affect the Unity Champs game plan?
A heck of a lot. Everybody in the arena expected an indie wrestler named Chase, and instead, we had the WWE debut of a formidable partner for the #1 draft pick.
Well, not to mention it was a very sneaky and shrewd strategy to pull this switch on Mutiny. King and Jane have got to adjust on the fly while already in the thick of things.
Okay, I did not spin around enough.
Oh, the physicality on display there. Unbelievable. Stomping the arm. Momentum entirely against Lexis.
Go ahead.
Lexis unable to use his wide arsenal here.
From the top,
You gotta be kidding me.
coming down on their opponent like a sack of bricks.
Big elbow drop. And Lexis just got torn down there. She turns it around with the reversal. Shoulder tackle. Ooh. He seemingly got nothing left in the tank, just taking this assault.
This is the type of scenario where he needs to get inventive.
There.
Sent right into the corner.
Go to your corner. Tag your partner.
He's got that look in his eye. It's go time.
A great display of confidence, but he doesn't want to give his opponent added motivation. Shoulder tackle.
I told you to tag your partner.
Crushing impact corner. And a couple back elbows to follow. Turns that away.
Foot to the midsection. Set up for the side Russian leg sweep.
Now you're going to go after your partner.
The tag.
Thank you.
Walking up here. Oh, poke to the eyes.
That seems to have really gotten him. He could have an eye injury.
Nonetheless, the match continues.
JC eats a clothesline.
But Lexis King with the belt shot.
And the referee never saw it.
The champions are going to retain.
Wait, foot on the ropes.
Is that the wrestler Chase who is supposed to compete tonight?
Credit to the challengers for throwing NXT off their game.
Hold on, spear on JC Jane.
Looks like his eye's okay.
Or at least okay enough.
Setting up for some kind of double team move.
And down on
Boom!
with the cover.
That'll do it. We officially have new Unity Tag Team Champions.
We just witnessed amazing teamwork from these two, and it paid off with not only a title win, but a major victory in the war against Mutiny.
And don't forget the assist from Chase.
Mutiny shocked the world with their invasion a couple weeks ago, but now taking their Unity tag titles that they held in such high regard is a shot across NXT's bow.
I have a feeling this is only the beginning between these two sides.
Pulling a fast one on NXT and winning their Unity championships. Clever.
Thanks. I don't think you've been introduced to the newest team member in our fight against Mutiny. We've known each other since we were kids.
I know all about you. Welcome to WWE. But I do have to remind both of you, I've decided to remain neutral in this whole issue with NXT. I'm too close to it. So this isn't our fight. And besides, when it comes to competition, it's not just a catchphrase. It really is what's best for business.
We understand your stance, but we don't have to agree with it. We're going to do everything we can to stop Mutiny.
And if that happens, great. But if Mutiny comes out on top, then we'll pivot in that direction. It's what we do in WWE. We're constantly reacting and evolving. It's how we succeed. So like I said, good luck. But I can't support one side or the other until this is all over.
I get his stance. After a cunning move that no one saw coming, the new Unity Tag Champions are Toxic Terror and Twisted Freak. Score 1 for the good guys. CM Punk, congratulations champs, which was me getting revenge on the now former champions for what they did to me, but it was fun to see them take a loss. On a positive note, I'll be back very soon.
Welcome back, Punk.
Looks like I missed out on all the fun. That was impressive how you tricked them into defending their Unity titles. And then walked away with them, too. Well done.
Thanks. I guess that producer Troy was fired by Mutiny for his screw-up and is now groveling to get his job back with us. Good luck with that.
I have to admit, I'm a little jealous. You got your hands on the Unity champions after what they did to me. But I'll get my shot sooner than later.
I know you will. Which leads us to our next move. We've spoken to the GMs, and we think the best strategy is to divide and conquer between Raw and SmackDown.
At least Aldous and Pierce have our backs, unlike old Triple H. Convenient how he continues to sit on the sidelines, isn't it?
Yeah, it is convenient. I can't believe he's still staying neutral. Makes you wonder if there's something else going on there.
In any event, if we split up, we'll have coverage on both brands to fight off any Mutiny attacks. I'll be headed to SmackDown.
And I'll be focusing on Raw. What about you, Punk?
I think it makes sense for me to float between both brands to help keep an eye on things. There's a lot of top names jumping ship, and I'd like to use my influence to put an end to that.
Sounds like a solid plan. Which brand should we focus on first?
We'll have to go to Raw first. Unlock the belt, the arena, and the double team move, the whirlwind splash.
One day I will have my victory. Crush all my enemies so viciously. Work so hard my hands are blistering, and they will carve my name in history.